What if we got a open world Walking Dead game? Hear me out. Hear me out. Multiplayer story campaign. Start it off like that. You and your friends can play a multiplayer story campaign. Y'all got to do missions. Y'all can, get a feel of the game, have a good story. But then, when they're done with the story, they can move on to the multiplayer open world session of the game, um, where you can build a base with your friends. You could go loot for guns and stuff, fight off zombies and hordes, fight other people, or team up with the people. Like, have an option where you can team up with the people and they can join your alliance. And honestly, I would kind of love for them to do like seasons throughout it too, like throughout the Walking Dead world, like season one, season two, season three. Like, they could do so many things. Like, they could start it off from the Walking Dead series itself, and then every season they release new stuff throughout those seasons. Then they can move on to the other stuff, like a Daryl Dixon dedicated season, Walking Dead Dead City season, stuff like that. They could move on to all that stuff. Plus, they're making more series so they can move on to that stuff throughout seasons. I would love this because I want this to happen, but I also don't want them to do some stupid stuff. Have a battle pass, but not a store. Not like a store where you can go buy other cosmetics and stuff. Have a battle pass where you can grind it out and everything. The only thing you could buy out of the store is like points to get a battle pass and stuff. Now, I know a lot of people in the back, but it'd be smarter to do cosmetics. We have a lot of that. I feel like you should be able to earn it, like through weekly challenges, daily challenges. If you do that, you could earn up to it for the battle pass. Now, honestly, I'm also great with, cosmetics in the store and stuff, but they tend to overdo it. Like, a lot of games tend to overdo cosmetics in stores. I love it where it's just a battle pass, but if they do cosmetics, don't overload the store with cosmetics, because that will definitely ruin the game, and a lot of people will kind of be like thrown off because, like, we bought the game, we bought the battle pass, but there's stuff in the cosmetics, stuff in the store with cosmetics, and you have to pay for that as well if you want to. Um, and a lot of people find cosmetics cool and they can't get it. And not only that, some cosmetics are pay to win. I say they can release cosmetics in the store, but they cannot make it pay to win, almost like COD and every other game has really done. They've made cosmetics pay to win, and sometimes it's hard to see people, sometimes it's hard to shoot people because of it, sometimes it's hard to, get a lot of stuff done in games due to the pay to win situation with cosmetics. I feel like not only could they do that, but I feel like I don't want to play as like the characters of the Walking Dead world. Like, I would love to have them as characters in the game, in the world, like open world or story. Uh, have them in the game, and you get quests from them, but you make your own character. Like, you create your own character, hair, all that. Almost like you could create your own character in Red Dead, GTA, stuff like that. Create your own character, but have the actual Walking Dead characters as people you could talk to or get quests from, missions from, or it's like weekly challenge, go talk to Daryl or something like that, and do this and that, get this for the base, or wherever you're set up at. It would be cool for that to happen instead of like having you play as them. Like, you can create your own character and do stuff sort of like GTA and Red Dead Redemption style, but have it where it's like quest. That'd be amazing. That'd be cool to see. And that way you have your own character and you can sort of make a story out of your own character, if that makes sense. Like GTA and Red Dead, you're making a story out of your own character. That would be an amazing thing that a video game could do, is make your own character and make it so it's like your story. It's your story. It's not theirs. It's your story. And you're going off of what you're doing. So, like, how GTA is, yeah, they bring the other characters in, but you have your own character creating his story. Red Dead Redemption, yeah, they have other characters in the online side of things, but it's your character creating his own story. Same thing I would want for this game. They bring the characters in, but you're the one creating your story with your own character. Perfect in my situation. And have the servers, please, I mean this, have the servers actually well done, fixed, and good, and have it where it's not no player-to-player server. Have it where it's an actual server of your game. Because every time you tend to do player-to-player server, or you end up having a server that is not set up well, and you get matched with people across the world, it's a terrible experience. It's horrible. Game crashes, freezes, lags, or you just cannot log into the game at all. Have the server set to your own thing, and it's a great server. And another thing I would love to have whoever would create a game like this, have it where it's like a good anti-cheat, because a lot of people will see, if this game ever, somebody ever actually made a game like this, it would be to the point where it's going to be popular, and a lot of cheaters are going to come in and ruin the experience and ruin the fun of other players, and the game will die. It will die drastically. We've seen it with so many other games, and them not having a good anti-cheat, and it's killed the player base and chased them away. Have a good anti-cheat. I would say a great anti-cheat, almost like Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is anti-cheat, and Battlefield's anti-cheat. They're perfect. They ban people right off rip most of the time. Have an anti-cheat like that, and you're set to go. Your game will forever be popular, and it'll be popping, and it'll be good as long as you release content and you don't give up on the game. Of course, they would probably need a license to make this game from the Walking Dead creators and everything. But I'm pretty sure if someone would have went to them and said, hey, can we make a Walking Dead open world game where we have seasons and all this, like I just explained, they would most likely say yes, because their show is popular, and they would want something like that for a video game, because I know they're mostly on to the Telltale stuff, and they're on with, collaborations with other games. If they would make their own open world game, I could promise you that game would pop, because they've been in so many games. I don't even remember half of them. I know one of them is Dead by Daylight, Fortnite. They were also in Call of Duty. They were in, what was that one zombie? I forgot the name of it. It'll come back to my mind sometime. But they were also in other big games, and now World War Z. I gotta add World War Z. And now World War Z is one of them. They are coming to the game, I should say. They're now in World War Z. And they've been in so many games, it's kind of hard to keep track. Instead of doing collabs, keep doing collabs, they should just generally make their own open world game. It'd be a great feel for everyone, it'd be refreshing for everyone, it'd be new to everyone, and it wouldn't be a burnout of a game. I would love for them to also, if they do ever get the chance, kind of have a company who's really good at making open world games, really good at making story games, really good at constantly releasing content where it's not boring. I can name a couple companies that can do that. I know, Rockstar will probably never do this, but Rockstar's a good company that would do that. You got, who else made open world games like that? I mean, I would say the creators of DayZ, but they don't really release as much content, and the servers are terrible on that too. So you could just discount that. But yeah, Rockstar would be a great one. There's story games that are open world and are greatly made too. But Rockstar would be a really good one. I would love to see Rockstar try and make a Walking Dead open world game. That would be interesting. Ooh, that would be interesting, having Rockstar make an open world Walking Dead game. I mean, they have Red Dead, they have GTA, I'm pretty sure they are making a BioShock game. I wouldn't say they are. I don't know. I know Take-Two Interactive is making a BioShock game. So I want to say have Rockstar necessarily make it, or honestly, Rockstar would be the greatest one out of them all. I ain't gonna lie. They're making GTA. They made GTA 5 really well. They made Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 really well, although they gave up on 2 on online. But they would be good, and I wouldn't see them giving up on that either, because for one, it's a really big big show in the world, a big series in the world. Two, they'll have two big games under their name, and they will be chilling for the rest of their life. They will have GTA 6, and they would have Walking Dead, an open world game if they ever made something like this, and if they ever took a chance to be like, hey, can we do this? They would have two big things under the name, and if they ever made a Red Dead Redemption 3 or whatever they call it, they'd have three big games under the name. And like I said, they'd be chilling. They know how to release content. They know how to make games fun. They know how to not give up on games either. The only reason why they gave up on Red Dead Redemption 2 was because they were working on GTA 6, and not only that, they kind of didn't get the players they were wanting, the player base they were wanting. They were hoping it would be as popular as GTA 5, basically. GTA 5 Online, I should say. But it didn't go their way, and they know they made that mistake, and they won't make that mistake again. Rockstar learns from their mistakes, like unlike other companies. Rockstar actually learns from their mistakes, and they fix it and make it up to the community. That's one reason I would love Rockstar to make a game like this, because if they mess up on one thing, they'll make it up to everybody, and they will learn from that mistake. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, and I'm going to catch you all on my next one. I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like and comment what you guys think. Do you think they should make an open world like this and have it possibly made by Rockstar or somebody who's a great open world gaming company? You know, I know Escape from Tarkov, you know, they're also a pretty good game, but I want to say the servers are too well built, but they are a really good game. I ain't gonna lie. Arc Raiders they got missions and stuff, but I wouldn't really trust them. My main focus would most likely see Rockstar making it if we ever had one. But leave in the comments what you guys think. Do you think Rockstar should make it? Or leave some suggestions in the comments like, you know, I think this company would do good on it. I'd love to see it from this company. Me personally, I'd love to see it from Rockstar. Anyway, peace out and stay safe.